Greetings, good tidings, and hello to all of you wonderful people out there. In maybe wintertime. Maybe it's wintertime where you're at. Maybe it's a nasty, slimy, drizzly day out. Maybe you got a little snow, a little precipitation. Maybe you're like me and you got a couple of rugrats running around the house somewhere because schools were closed. So, whatever situation you are in, thank you for coming here today and welcome into the bunker. Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, thank you. See a lot of people here. James Boone, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Rob Cat, Belmont, what's up, brother? Good to see you here as always. Glinder, welcome in. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good to see you here. Prime Caliber, Snuffer Stuffer, welcome back. Jag, Heater Hop, welcome. Yes, it's true. I have been out for a couple weeks, right? I'll be honest with you. Holidays kind of punched me, boom, right in the gut. And I'm going to say that is maybe just a timing thing. It's something you just can't get back, you know? There's that one thing. No matter what happens in life, you can lose money. Unfortunately, you can lose people. And you can lose time. And the time is the thing that you just, one of those things you just can't get back. So anyway, everybody runs out of time, right? So I've been spending the last couple weeks just doing some restorations, grinded through some projects, and getting things ready for the New Year's. And one of the things I'm working on is a project I was posting on Twitter today, and it's a Sony PVM, of course. It's a 20M4U, and this is the reason I'm working on this one is because I have not done this repair before. This is the infamous red tally light of doom on the CRT. So I posted about this on Twitter, and I have it here in the shop. I'm going to figure it out this week. I'll shoot a video, make that. So that will come out, and then really the bigger project I want to get done this month is a shop and collection tour for you all. I have a lot of interesting CRTs here in the shop right now, and so let's see you in that video where we'll show you all those wonderful things. Yeah, so anyway, as the chat comes in, welcome in everybody. I thank you for being here, and if you have not already, excuse me, if you have not already, please do us a huge favor and hit the like button. And that will let everybody know that it is bunker time. That's right. It is bunker time, folks. I have before you a lovely arraignment. A lovely arraignment of hardware. And Miami, always beautiful in Miami, except when it's raining, I guess. Right? I'll have to maybe flip this light out of the way because I can see where it's going to glare right onto the screen, but we'll see. So, as I said, I did some work over the break, and one of the clients that I did the work for said he was going to donate a lovely little TV to the shop. And that's what you see here. This is a Sylvania. This is a Sylvania. Now, Sylvania, I've been researching. This particular model, it's like a ghost online. I have not found really much of anything about it. And if you look closer at it, that's too close, right? Anyway, if you look at it, it is the most basic CRT. I mean, there is absolutely very little features or anything to this television. This is an NTSC set. The specific model for what we're looking at is the 6420 FMG. And there were a couple of other variants of this because I found more information on those than this one. And again, this one appears to be the low cost, like the cheapest one this Sylvania made for this television. And I, of course, wanted to get it. It's a 20-inch size. And just to give you a little bit of information, there's nothing really fancy on the front. There's no input on the front. It is literally just the power, channel up and down, volume up and down, and a menu button. And I've messed around with it a tiny bit. There's not really much I could do. And unfortunately, I don't have the remote for it. At least not yet. I'll try to find a replacement remote. And because hopefully one day this lovely Sylvania will be for sale at the next convention later this year. Okay? So, there you go. Now, this, again, I don't have the remote, but it would have a remote with it. Just very basic, one speaker, so we're mono audio. We got one composite video input and one RF video input. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a warning here. I was testing this, and when I powered it on, it seemed fine. Everything was okay. Okay? But when I turn the set off, kind of makes a little bit of a humming noise. So I'm concerned about that. You know? It makes a humming noise in the power area. So I think there's a transformer that's either got bad solder or the transformer's a little worn out. Maybe a capacitor or two in the filter cap area is not so great anymore. So we'll need to investigate that a little bit more. And so that's what we're going to work on. We're going to, of course, test this thing. And if you look above me on the rack, if you can tell, that is live. You can see I got some lovely consoles up here, right? Right above my hand right now is the lovely N64. Next to that, Belmont. There's your beautiful baby, the Super Famicom. And then out of view beside that, I have a Sega Genesis Model 2. It has been RGB bypassed, and pardon me, it has been set up to go. So how are you all doing? I see everybody talking about the weather, some people laughing about it being hot where they're at. It's the beauty of the internet, getting together and talking about how things are different and how we can come together. Hey, Edward. Hey, Ronnie. Smasher Josh, welcome in. Vid Kids, welcome in. Snuffer Stuffer, saw you earlier. Smasher Josh, you got a Facebook group called the CRT Gang. That's cool. Jag. All right, Daniel, welcome in. Let's get this thing powered up. Let's see what this thing's all about. Good to see you all here. Please, again, if you could do me a favor, just hit that little like button. That way we can spread the love, spread the knowledge on the Sylvania. Because as I said, I've not really found anything out about this. I couldn't find much data at all on this specific set. If anybody in the chat knows anything about this is a flat screen. It's silver, basic Sylvania set. I'm not even positive which company makes it. And I don't think we'll find out till we open it up. Hey, Jonathan and CRT VTubers, welcome in, and what's up? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and power this thing on. I believe the Super Nintendo's turned on first. But here's the thing. This set, it could do a little zap. I mean, that's what I'm wondering. since it's a low end set, there's probably not a bleeder resistor, I'm going to bet. So if we get inside, we're going to need to be careful, and we may get a little bit of electro boom style action here live, right? That's what everybody wants to see, I'm sure. Warm you up on this cool December day. Actually, it's not December anymore. Look at me. I can't even keep my time frame right. It's already January. Goof. All right. To energize this thing. About to energize it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. Philips. Philips has some good CRTs. Oh, that's the thing. I'm intrigued by all the CRTs. I don't have, Philips, that's Magnavox kind of. They made some high-end stuff. They also made some cheap stuff. So, I know that, I think in some countries, they were better than others. All right. Let's get some composite video action for you here. Let me turn down this light. Oh yeah, look at there. We'll just flip that guy around. Make it a little more cozy in here. Oh yeah, that's some. Absolutely. Good eye. Jag heater. I'm not sure if that's one word or what, but that's what I'll call you, Jag. Good job. Yeah, that is definitely some bowing on the screen. You see that? Look at the bottom there. It's definitely a bowing going on. So that's pretty typical of a flat screen shoot. We'll see. Like I said, this thing is a cheap one. Now, I know you're going to see it flash on the screen a little bit. I'm sorry, that's not actually flashing on the set, but let's, I'm just going to, the thing is actually the lines along the edges are pretty straight, which is pretty good. But if you look at the bottom, it's extremely bowed. And, let's go ahead and see what we can. Yeah, you can see it down there under the menu screen, how it really bows there. And if I go to a dark background, first off, let's look at the color bars. That's pretty good color. It's pretty good color for this set. I mean, for something to turn on, I would. That's what I'm saying. This could be a good set for somebody. Hey, Jake. Jenga. Welcome in. Thank you all for being here. But if we look at the monoscope pattern, which is something I can tune down a little bit, I still think I might need to turn that backlight off a little bit, or turn a backlight on behind it. TV or something. There we go. It's tuning down a little bit more. Let me cut this light out. We don't need it. That's better. That's better. Okay. So there you can see a bit clearer on that droopiness. And let me show you something else. Wow. You know what's the most surprising thing? The most surprising thing is this thing is really, really, aside from that single bow at the bottom, this thing is actually in really good shape right now. And I would argue the case is the darn aspect ratio on there is right on. It's right on the money. I mean, so we should not see it. Aside from that warping, if this was a curved tube, even on just one end, like a Trinitron tube, this could be like an amazing set. If it was, again, it's always going to look something. This is a flat screen, problem, issue. The deflection yoke is going to be, I want to see it. We're going to look at it soon. We're going to poke inside because I want to see like kind of what it looks like. So I'm actually impressed. And maybe with a little adjustment could get it there a little better. And also this might be something where there's a lot of unpopulated points on this that somebody could go in and modify this if they wanted to. I doubt I'll have time to do that. I might have time to, again, service this thing to a point and get it there. And this is, but if you're just like, bam, want to play some retro games, and it's like, you have a budget of no money. This is, if you get this for free, it's 20 inches. And the good thing about this 20-inch set, I want you to notice that it is not huge. It's not long. It's not heavy. It feels more like a 14-inch than it does a 20-inch. So it's not, that's the good thing, is it's a smaller size. It's got so little hardware in it, I'm going to guess that it's very light. It's one speaker, no weight to it for a CRT. I bet it weighs under 40 pounds. But to be untouched and to plug it in, what else do you need, right, to get started? Or maybe just to do everything for you. I don't know, but at least to get started. You don't have to modify any console then. You could get going right away from the real hardware if you wanted to. So I think that's a really fun thing. Good little television. And these things are going to become, I know it seems silly to say now, but there's going to become a time where it will be a bit harder and harder. It might be a decade that it will be hard to even find this. So anyway, it looks to be a good solid image. We'll let it warm up a little more. We'll see. We'll see if we can put. Let's see the scroll test. You could see how the ground kind of looks like it's got a hill on it. Yeah, and when you go back and forth to the screens, you could really see it, how it bows down in the corners. It's almost like the reverse effect of pincushion, or it is a pincushion style effect. Crazy. Yeah, exactly, Jake. The top board is pulling upward also. It's like I said, it's almost doing like the exact opposite of what you'd see on something you could do, like a pincushion adjustment. So I don't know. You may be able, that's another thing. Maybe if it does have an expandable pin, you could expand the outside, but I don't know that would work. I think that would make it look like a weird pillow effect or something, honestly. So let's take a look at Keith always asks why I use this old pattern, and it's because this got this old linearity circles in it, and you could tell right there too we're a little oblong, not quite right. But man, if you're like looking for a cheap TV back in the day, that's not going to be a problem for you. Now there's a bunch of convergence problems in the corners. I can't really show you that so well from that camera, but there's a lot of separation down here. Every corner has a big amount of separation in the colors. Every single one of them. So this is just, yeah. This has got a yoke that probably gets you to about 80% on this tube. And what do I mean by that? Well, if we go back to a grid. Heck, let's just go back to the monoscope grid. Like, this set is struggling once you get outside of like the 80% of the center, which is like, that's like, for example, that's like inside the red. It's really tight and good all in here, but then once it gets past that, this final 20% outside is just awful. That's a big issue with CRTs, always has been. And if you go cheap on things, that's an effect you're going to run into. And I'm sure that's what, again, they were like, look, this is what it looks like. You know, this is the cheapest one we've got. That's kind of thing you go and you buy in a store back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Probably more like early 2000s. We'll check a date on here. Let me see what year this one is. Wow, so it's like 2006. What's up, Zero Sleep? 2006. So this is mid-year. This is towards the end of the CRTs. So yeah, the world was on to flat screens at this point. This has been cheap leftovers. So still needs some love. Still good picture. The color is awesome. And again, the inside 80% is sharp, wonderful on. And I bet a 14-inch of this television looks better than this 20-inch one. I bet it does by a bunch. All right. Well, let's take a little game break here. Play something on this machine. I do not know what's actually going to be okay to play. Last time... Oh, last time we did some Super Ghouls. This would be good. This one... See, it's hard to think which ones will not flash out the camera. And the problem is on this... Look, I can turn up the volume. But I can't do anything when I get in the menu. Unless I do, like, maybe together. Anyway, I can't turn the brightness down of the set at all. Maybe... Let's see if I can... Let's see if I could get the screen to look a little better. I got too much saturation in that picture, maybe. We're gonna take it. Balance it down a little. Try to make it a little bit better looking. I mean, it's not easy to stream a flat screen CRT and make it look good. Okay? But I will tell you, if you're using time specific or 2000-ish content on this, it would look pretty good. Like 480i stuff's going to look better on a set like this than the 240p will. But hey, if you still want to be able to, let's do it. Right? Let's take a game break. I mean, I know. Let's see. Oh, of course. Like Steve's already. Steve's ready. I don't think I've beaten any of them in here, though. This is pathetic. Gabby J. I think the music's almost fitting for like a Gabby J beatdown, right? I'm gonna punch you, ooh, ooh, yeah, Gabby J, down you go, hey, hey, it's a wonderful day, yeah, I'm gonna say, Gabby J, come on, What's my special button? That's the problem. I can't remember. Ah! Okay, there it is. Pathetic. Then I would let this guy. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. This is the kind of CRT that, again, I mean, there's some kid out there, just like that. You remember the other flat Magnavox? I love telling the story about that flat Magnavox, man. That was the last. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I don't know if anybody remembers this. The kid at the convention last year, he bought this flat CRT from me, and it was just so incredible to see him all like bright-eyed just looking at it. It was the one I saw here. It was that Magnavox. It was the lonely Magnavox. We joked at the convention about how it wasn't going to sell because it was the last CRT all by itself. And I cut him a deal on it. Yeah. Look at that. Steve's done that one before. That wasn't my best time. Looks like I was able to do it at 29.24. That's right. Dr. Claw, what's up? Oh, what's up? Here we go. Ah. Oh boy, now he goes, yeah. Whoops. All right, what's the trick here? Pinch in the stomach, okay. You know, no, you like that. Oh, there we go. Now you're over with, big boy. Oh. Gotta go faster than that. Ah. Oh, whoops. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh. Not the right button. There we go. There we go. Yes. Oh, Southern Coast. What's up? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yeah. So you get the idea. I mean, you're going to get the great CRT effects with this. Look, I'm actually able to hit him. I didn't think I was going to be able to hit him when his chin was out like that. Oh, I did. I hit him again. There he goes. This was always a fun game. Still think it is. It's got a lot of playback ability. It's a little bit, you know, better as far as this is like perfect graphics. When's the last time they came out with a Punch-Out game? A new one that was actually good. I think like modern gaming is just so disappointing. There's a few things out there. But I'll be honest with you, man. I got my kid got a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, and he's super happy about it playing Spider-Man. But aside from that, I don't know what to say. There's like not much, like on the horizon for him. Oh, look, that was a better time. All right, here we go. This is going to be a little bit tougher, I think. Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, I've got that. And then there was like something for the Game Boy Advance, but like it's been so long. Why isn't there anything on the Switch? I think that, and that, and that, and that. No, not today. Oh. 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 What's block? He almost got me there, man. Did you see that? Oh, he got me. Oh, my goodness. Can't blame it on the lag here. See, that's the thing you can't... I guess you can't do this on flat screen without some kind of really good scaler. Get out of here. Get down. There you go. I can't believe you got me. Toki Doki, what's up? See, but this is this game keeps you looking right in the sweet spot of the TV. That's the good thing about. Oh, I'm out of energy now. Look. Oh, I hate this. Oh, no. There we go. It's R. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh. I can't believe this guy's about to beat me. It's been so long. This is what always happens in this. I get to him. Oh, gosh. I'm toast. He's going to get me. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this, man. All right. Well, there you go. So sad. So sad. Get a lovely scanline effect when you get beat down like that. Embarrassing. Well, let's turn that one off. Should we go to the next era? Go to the next era. Step up this a little bit. Let's see what goes on when we skip it ahead a generation. We're gonna stick in Nintendo and we're gonna go to the Nintendo 64 and check that out. So while I switch it over, if anybody has a suggestion on a Nintendo 64 game they'd like to see on here, please leave it for me, because I do have the EverDrive in, and I don't have every single game loaded on there, but I have like 90% of them. So as long as it's not Quest 64 or something, we'll be all right. Oh yeah, banding. We got a lot of screen banding. Banjo. Majora's Mask. Oh, you guys are killing me. We can't do RPG. Well, I guess platformer. Those are more platformers, aren't they? I'm trying to think of ones that will look good in dark. Mario 64. Ronnie's probably right. That's the most typical one. That's. Look at this. Look at how what happens to my menu down there at the bottom. You see that? You can see it really really sag. Oh, StarCraft 64. What about, yeah, there's some bad ones. We're going to start, I almost started to play Turok. I'm trying to think of things that wouldn't have bright backgrounds. Let's see what Mario looks like. He might be too bright. But that's so typical, and that's one that actually looks good. Should look good. Yeah, there you go, Glender. You've got me right on there. I know. I was waiting for the Quest 64 request. Belmont, good job. I think it's gonna be too brightish. Look at that. Look how it gets washed out on your screen. It doesn't look like that on my screen, but it is bright. That's the issue. I can't really make any adjustments to the screen without the menu or the Oh, look how bright. That's way too bright. That's way too bright. Yeah, that's going to be different. Oh, it's going to flash. Oh, don't look. Avert your eyes. So there you go. I mean, if you're in person, Mario 64 looks great on this TV, but it doesn't translate well. I don't think I have that Smash remix. I do have regular Smash. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Trying to see something that has a dark background. It's the same thing. Same problem. It's the same problem with most of these games. Is they're so bright and colorful. Unless you go full on. Ooh, how about this? Let's see. Let's see how DK64 looks. I'm gonna watch this with you. There we go. Nah. I think Jake's got you there, Belmont. Oh, the Rareware icon. You know, Perfect Dark would be good, too. Oh, yeah, that's like punishment. That's real punishment, trying to play something like the Castlevania game on this, I think. It looks like these guys should be slipping off the sides, you know? Now, if I'm going to actually play a game, I'm probably going to have to play something that... I don't know. Like, I should have just said Mario Kart. That would have been a good one. This one looks good. At least it's got a dark background. It's not flickering. The entrance is great. I think you can get a good vision here. Look at that. Look at that. Woo, baby. Gosh. Such a weird time. I remember thinking this was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Really. Yeah, the wind, I know, it looks like they're about to slip off. When I was a kid, I would have never thought about that. I would have said, oh my gosh. The first time I had a Trinitron, I can tell you this story. It was when when I moved to college, because my roommate was rich, and I'll never forget his mom and him walked into the dorm. Went to Western Kentucky University, home of Big Red, a Big Red Blob. That was the only thing we were known for, was the Big Red Blob. And he walked in, first day of moving, well, first day of most people moving into the dorms, open to the school. He walks in with this huge Trinitron box, and it had a 20-inch high-end badass Trinitron in it. And we lived on that Trinitron. And I was like, holy crap, this is my first Trinitron. So I loved using it then. But yeah, it was a fun Trinitron. So this would have been like the really cheap version of that. But this was 2006. The time I was talking about, golly, that would have been 2001. So 5 years before that. 5 years. So the first one, golly, that's crazy. I didn't actually have a Trinitron until 2001 when I went to college. I can't think of ever having one in my house because my parents never had a Trinitron. They never had anything Sony. They never had the money to, or they were buying stuff like that. Never. If it was anything, it was us kids buying the PlayStation. No TV in that way. Hey, Game Junction, that's awesome. Five CRTs from the thrift store. Wow. There you go. This doesn't look half bad. I don't even know if I've ever played this game. I certainly have it on this cartridge. Oh, there we go. We're getting some flashing now. Come on, baby. Stick with us. The danger zone. The danger is you never know when you're going to have to be warned about an epileptic shock from the camera glitching on the frames. Remember you thought this was the coolest effect? Now look at it. Boy. This really ages like cheap wine sometimes. That's all I can say about the N64. There's a couple of great experiences still left to be had on it, but really. Check it out, man. This is full composite video. Again, we don't have anything better than that on this set. Just composite video. Thankfully, it has a pretty decent comb filter. I mean, that wasn't a hard thing to get to work with a real CRT, right? It says it has game mode on it, and it's in game mode. And if I turn it out of game mode, it might actually get... Let's see what happens, actually. This menu... Oh, it just gets brighter. Changes the color. But I can't, like, change anything else on there. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yes, I can. What am I, a dummy? Oh, contrast is turned all the way up. Look at that. Granny had the contrast turned up. You know, I like to turn everything down. I like to turn it down. Yeah, baby. Let's take it. Let's get a little darker in here. Oh, we're gonna turn game mode off. We're going to darker mode. All right, we're about to tear into this one in a second. Is this still cutscene? We still in an intro scene here for Donkey Kong? Man. I mean, I believe this is a record. This is the longest, at this point, this is the longest Donkey Kong intro scene ever in any video game with Donkey Kong in it. Like, did that island just fly away? Look at that water. The N64 water, it always looks the same. It's like somebody drew that water and they just stuck with it. And it stayed that way. Even up to like Grand Theft Auto and the PlayStation. Dithering water. Yeah, RCA did. Actually, Sorenline, RCA made some awesome presentation monitors that are just as good as the NEC, XM, and XP series if you can find them. They're even multi-format. They'll do 480p. They have RGB inputs, multiple inputs, but their RCA versions are hard to find. I've never seen one. I've had friends of mine in different parts of the country and the world tell me about the ones they have. And I actually have another RCA television from the 80s that I really like. It looks much better in the corners than this one. It's a little bigger, but it's got the old wood grain on it, and it just has composite video. Stereo audio, though. Goodness gracious. This cutscene, folks, is still going on. I'm not even going to play this after this cutscene's over. Look at this. Look at that slimy alligator three-finger bastard. You gonna get him? If you could fix and improve that screen bow, it would be a really nice TV. It would be a great value TV. As far as everything else on it looks pretty good. It's just that bow so far is the biggest problem. And the convergence is trash in the corners. It's got terrible is it dynamic? Static convergence? I can't remember. Keith's going to kill me if he comes on the stream today. Keith Rainey is going to say, why did you mispronounce that? It's Xbox ready. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. The cutscene is over. The song has ended. And I think that maybe we should turn the lights on in this place. And I should go over here and maybe start taking this TV apart and see what's going on inside of it. There you go. Thank you, Professor. Dynamic is the edge and corner conversions. That's it. All right, folks. It's happy do diddly goodbye to the CRT time. And then when I turn it back on, we'll hook it up. We'll hook it up with this. We'll use the Sega Genesis coming back once we... Well, here's what we're going to do. Really dark. I'm going to sit over here in the light. Find me in the light. Over here in the light. So I'm going to use these lovely things. You know these. They're from Frog, Todd, Retro Frog. They are the Genesis 2 composite video cables. Awesome cables. We're going to use these with the Sega Genesis 2 here. Oh, I don't want to. Wham! 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 There you go. Somewhere in there you'll get a good shot of this. The first ever drive I ever bought. Right here. The first one. What is this? EverDrive MD. The original EverDrive MD. Wow. So yes. Let's switch over now. I am going to have to change that camera. It is going to be super slam jammed all the way up in there. Look at that. And I've got to get it resized for you. Oh, isn't this lovely? Yes, I'm here resizing my screen for you. Sorry I didn't do this ahead of time, everybody. Look at that. Yes, I know. How lovely is that? Well, that's pretty good. Do a little smaller. We're going to go with a little bit of a letterbox theme because I just love letterbox stuff. You know? I actually try to find things that are in a letterbox format. Yes, this one has been triple bypass modded. Not by me, by a friend of mine. It's not RGB moddable, PS1 Freak says. Is that true? Could be. I have no idea. Could be a non-modifiable. So we'll find out. All right, folks. Let me give you a little bit more background music because you need something to listen to. I'm going to set my microphone up. Give it a little bit better angle. Here we go. If you haven't already, folks, please do us a favor. Hit that like button. Come on now. You know you want to. Hit the like button. Hit that lovely little like button. If you just think the Sylvania is amazing, you can hit the like button. If you think it sucks, you can hit the dislike button. Or the like button. I won't be able to tell. No one will be able to tell anymore. Alright, we're going to power that thing off. Let's see if I can get us like a multi-camera view here. Maybe I can. Oh no. I don't know if this is going to work out too good, but we'll see. Let's see what happens when I do that. Okay. It's not too bad. You can see kind of things. You see a double vision here of me. This is great. All right. Here we go. I'm going to try to See, I turn that off. And I'm not going to be able to, it's like a, hey, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This is what it's doing. Like I'll turn down the music, it's going, hey, Steve. Hey, Steve, open me up. I'm going to shock the shit out of you. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying right now. So, this might be the first and last stream of 2024. So you better hit the like button, because it might be your only chance. All right. Enough goofy stuff. All right, everything's unplugged first off. Everything is unplugged. Flip this one around. Then we're going to take the screws out of the back. Oh yeah. This guy's dirty. Let me just find my... There it is. Yes. Yes, this is my... What? You have a problem with a 12-inch stick, lady? I'm sorry. What did you expect me to bring to the party? Oh yeah, I can hear that. You know, sometimes you just hear that sweet, sweet plastic crack for the first time. Yeah, that screw has not been unscrewed in some time. All right, we're gonna get another one. Just have to try. Our best. I know. We're gonna need a good strong zap from multiple angles. Like, did you see the last video I had with the Sony's scary zap thing? That got like 30, I don't know, 30 or 40,000 views. I haven't checked it, but it got a lot of views. The one about 5-6 weeks ago. Load down there on the rack cam. So yeah, microphone's going to be a little quieter right now. Get in that hole. Why can't I get that to line up? There we go. Whew. She was tight, you know. Shit was tight. hope y'all are still here with me. We got a couple screws here at the bottom I gotta remove, and then we should be good to move. Good to go. Alright, we got two at the bottom. At least two. Oh, three. That son of a gun got a third and a fourth. Exciting. We're really getting inside her now. Just think about it. It's been over 17 years since this inside of this Sylvania has seen the light of day. Now all our mysteries will be revealed here to you live on stream. You probably can't hear me, but maybe you can. Just, man, these are different sized screws too. This one more. Alrighty, got them all out. There we go. Oh, here we go, folks. Yes, sir. CRT's alive. Uh-oh. That's less than ideal. All the screws are here and accounted for. Check it out. What did I tell you? This is going to be a cheap one. Look at how tiny that neck board is. My goodness. I wonder if I can get in here and actually zoom in with the good camera rather than the crappy camera. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. There we go. More light. Let's go over to this camera. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how tiny that is. That's a little neck board. I mean, look at this board itself. And I'll bet you there's a bit of this. I bet you this board is a perfect rectangle. And it has this, yeah, you can call it the Dorito. I love that snuffer stuffer. I bet it's got this Dorito-sized cutout in that board down there where they've put it together. I have to get, so here's the first couple things, all right? This set's not really meant to be messed with at all, okay? Because it's got zip ties connecting everything, so it's not like, oh, you know, unless you got more zip ties. All right, so there you go. Hey, look at this. This view right here. enjoying? It's going to give you this tube. We're going to find out who made this tube. It is a Funai tube. Funai, that's what that says right there. Funai. I don't know what the heck Funai is. Here's what I want to do. Maybe I can get some light up here at the top of this thing. There's no way in Satan's great bosom that this thing has a bleeder resistor built into it. I mean, it's got to be charging a zap from hell right now if we went up there and touched under that anode cap. It's just my hunch, you know. It could have no... it could have no charge left in it, but I don't know, man. Of course, Mighty Squirrel, we're just confirming. We're confirming, man. We are confirming what a turd this thing is. Look at this. I told you I wanted to look at that yoke, and there's nothing. That yoke is the same yoke that's been used in the television, color TV since, gosh, the 1980s. It's a crappy one. That's nothing special about that right there. That's just junk. Grade A junk. Okay. Well, hey, maybe I can just do this. Look at there. It's a little grainy, but at the same time, the camera's nice and safe and far away, and it doesn't look too bad. And I'll get some more air. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice angle. I'll get some more light. How are we gonna get some lighting? Let me see if I can get my light up on the table. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just unplugged it. All right, please hit the like button. So. Folks, you do not want me to get zapped. This is the true danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. I mean, if any tube, look, here we go. I don't know where to go. If anything's gonna do me in, if any tube's gonna do me in, it's gonna be a Funai, okay? If it's gonna screw me over, if I'm gonna get done in, it's gonna be a Funai. Right? It's just the way the world is. The Funai did Steve in. Alright, well. Here. I'll go to the other view for a second. I'm not gonna discharge it just yet. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing though. So I'm connecting. There's a ground cable right here connected. That's really nice. There we go. Ground cable connected. And then we're going to go right under there like that. I'm going to go right under there like that. Come on. Alright, this is... Let's see. Woo. Ooh. Oh my goodness. You better put Funai did me in on my tombstone. Alright? Now hold on to my... Oh, it just started getting zappy when I got close to it. Oh my goodness, it's just like getting electric. I'm afraid to just lift that cap. Oh my gosh. I can't now. I gotta get something to pull it up. Hang on. Oh! Okay. I'm okay. Did you see it? Did you see that? Do we need to turn it on and do it again? I don't know. I don't know if you could slow it down. There it was. That was it. That was it. Let's see. Let's do something fun. Let's do it again. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plug it back in. Okay. Ooh, turn it back on. I'm turning the screen on again. Okay. Just trust me, it says video. All right, you saw it. It was turned on. Hey, if you missed it, I'm about to do it again. Okay? And now I'm powering it off. I'm about to do it again. Look, this is your last chance. Hit the like button. Share the video if you want somebody to see this. 'Cause you know it's about to happen. We just proved it, dude. We just proved it. All right. I can't see. Huh. I'm going to do that view again because I feel like it's good. I just don't know if I can get closer to it. Don't know. This is live, okay? And this, you'll see it. I'll let you know when it's coming. I'm just gonna try to get set up to maybe help it look a little better. So hit the like button, maybe. Really? What else are you gonna? I mean, come on. 1 hour in. We got over 60 people right now in this lovely stream. And we're about to do it again. If I stuck my finger in there right now, it would be so bad I would just probably get... No, I'm just kidding. I didn't get zapped just then. All right. Let's... Oh, hang on. All right. Here we go. I'm about to get ready. I'm about to get ready to go back in, okay? I've unplugged it. Power supply's off. And so you're going to see me. I'm going to flip it up, and then I'm going to discharge it again. All right? Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for a little more zappy, zappy action? Zappy, zappy. Seriously. Here we go. Wait. I'm okay, I promise. Alright. I'm just joking. Come on. Ooh, there we go. That's the spot. That's the spot. Alright? Wait a second. I can't believe it, but Jonathan just came into the chat with a great idea. Turn out the lights. Oh, I love that idea. All right, I love that idea. I don't think I can go closer with my camera. Ooh, I know what I can do. I can move this closer. Okay. Closer there. Cool, yeah, look at there. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Hang on. This is excellent framing here. This is like award-winning stuff. Okay. Sorry, Jonathan, it's your fault, man. Just kidding. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Just to prove to you that I'm still here, I'm going to come on the danger zone. I'm going to come on the danger zone and show you what I'm doing. I'm going to... Well, I'm going to plug this back in. First off, it's fine right now. Plug it in. Can you see it? Well, no, you can't. Plug it in. I'm going to turn the power on. Ooh, I hear it every time. Watch. Okay. So now it's live. It's like you can hear that energy in there. See, watch the rack cam. Let's see. All right, so that you can see it was hot. Okay, it's hot still, obviously. It's powered off. Now I'm gonna cut off the surge protector, obviously, and unplug that. So there's nothing plugged in right now. Okay. Man. I gotta get this right. Yeah, we're gonna do it with the lights out. All right. Turn these like over. I can't turn all the lights out, but I can turn everything. This one's off. So I can't turn my monitors off. My monitors will still have light on them. So I can turn that light off. And I'm gonna turn the overhead lights out now. And then I'm going to do the same thing. And we're going to go for a blue jersey. Thanks, Mark. $1.99 Super Chat. You guys are awesome. Super Chats are always appreciated, but literally, yeah. If you just want to help out by liking and sharing, that's awesome too. Thank you, Mark. Here we go. We're going to go in. One more time. We're going to do the discharge here. I'm going to discharge it. And we're going to turn the lights out. And I don't know. You might lose focus. And even though the lights are out, it's gonna be a couple seconds. I'm gonna pull it up like I did before. So right in the middle of your screen, right about here where I'm pointing, you'll see the zap. That's good. Let's turn it down, baby. Let's turn the lights down low. Just turning them on down. And let's go. You can see my hand there a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2. Whoa, hang on. Recount. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, discharge all over your fucking glasses. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. Bad word. My kid's gonna make me pay him $1. Don't worry, we're all here. Everything's all right. But that's what you do. That's the funai. That's the funai effect. Did you hear me? Literally, folks. Come on. Were you really concerned? Were you concerned about your boy Steve getting hurt? Were you concerned? That was never going to happen. Come on, never going to happen. I've got my protective windbreaker on. You know, don't you know the rules? Unless I'm like Ghost Dad right now. It's the only reference reference. Only time I want to reference anything with myself and Cosby in the same sentence. For science! Exactly. So the thing is, it probably could come in and discharge this thing again. Let's see. I don't know that it's going to make any difference again. But I'm not going to go. We're going to do that. What are we going to do? Oh, I don't know what that was. Something just went flying. There we go. That's fine. My lens cap. Okay. It's just that Funai effect. So we have to discharge again because it's probably still got electricity in it, because the Funai effect is it'll shock your ass 3 or 4 times. There we go. That's not an acceptable view. I don't know if you'll see anything, but we'll see. No, nothing on there anymore. Still, baby. Woo. Man, you really take for granted. You really take for granted that bleeder resistor when you're used to working on Sony's. All right, now I still have a wager with you, the audience. You know it. It's that I told you there would probably be a cutout of this. Oh my gosh. A cutout on the board here that's in the shape of this neck board. Let's move that back a little bit. Hey, Rob Cat, thank you. $2 to help cover the swear for fun for the kids. See, yeah, sorry. I didn't anticipate so much electricity today. But to fairly warn everybody, I did put down this wasn't for kids. Yeah, if there is a reason to redo the carbon paint, if it goes away, you should never mess with it as is. But if it was ever washed away, you could redo the carbon paint on there. All right, so the neck board right here, just pull right out. Right there. There we go. Let's connect it over here. This little thing there. Take unplug the yoke. I mean, I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like a 12-year-old boy, but you know, you just saw 3 live discharges on stream, and you know what? All of this is completely advertiser friendly, aside from my language. So think about that. We're really ahead of the time here, right? You know, streamers doing it like it should be done. Oh my word. Let's hold this in. Got to make sure there's not something holding it in the bottom. I'm having a hard time getting out of there. Oh my goodness. So, I'm not even sure about this thing. It looks like it's possibly being held in by a screw that's way under here. Then I'd have to remove the whole tube to get to it. I honestly can't figure out how to get it out of there. Golly. Okay. So, unfortunately, that's probably as far as I'm going to go. I can tell you that there is a shape Dorito size cutout in the board like I told you there was. But I'm going to have to go in with the rack camera to show you. Here we go. See that in there? My finger is right in there. Hang on. I don't know. It's hard to see. Hang on. Okay. The cutout is right there. There's the cutout. Right there, where my finger is. It actually connects up top, and then see over here. There's a screw. There's a screw way up there where my pointer finger is. Can't even see it down in there. Way up in there, there's a screw right there where my pointer finger is, holding the thing down. And I can't get to that unless I take the tube out. Stupid thing. And there's no... I couldn't really find any latches. Here we go. So we're gonna put it back together and hook up the Sega. Alright, I'm not going to put this all the way back together. You don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to go ahead Belmont. I have a NES. It doesn't output. I don't know, man. I RGB modded it, and I think there's something wrong with my board, my RGB board, and so it only works partially. And then I have a toaster that's just unmodified which I could use sometimes, but it's boxed in its original box, so I don't really pull it out. What I need to do is just I want to get just a mister kind of to test different consoles, because it would be easier. It's just these are the ones I have most handy. There we go. We got it hooked up. And then got to use the power brick for the Genesis here. All right. There we go. It's a little better. It's a little better. There we go. Let me even the screen a little bit for you. There we have it. Turn this off. Plug in this CRT. And let's see if, like every other Funai, it's set to self-destruct after you discharge it 3 times. Here we go. One more chance to ask for a like. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Nope, no problem. Just joking, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Super dim on my composite output on. It'll also turn the brightness down, but you can tell it's there. There we go. Game mode will get us a little brighter. TV with game mode. Isn't that funny? Ooh, I know what we can do. Since Belmont's here. So, as you can tell, the TV still works. Everything's good. The problem is, getting a little bit too much heat from the lamp as far as like. Actually, I think I can just hit this light switch, it'll go out. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, baby. You know, this might sound a little odd, but to me, the fact that you can find CRTs, like this is a fun CRT because, you know, just like the hours on a clock never change. You know this thing's gonna zap every time you discharge it. I love it. Love it, love it. Get some things resituated over here. Look at how two different cameras can interpret the colors there. Differently. Real time. Look at that. How awesome is that? Right? Hey, look at this. We'll pretend we're like a real streamer. Oh. Oh, hey. Let's play some retro games. Here we go. Definitely going Eric. What's this? Ooh. Is this like scanline vision? Ooh. This is going to give you a good shot of the center, the like money shot zone of this TV. Ooh, look at that. Oh no. Let's go back here for a second. While we're struggling on the Steve cam down there with low light. Oh yeah. Jazzy zombie killings. Jazzy zombie killings. Jazzy 16-bit zombie killings. Don't you love those zombie killings? We got the jazz in the background. And we're gonna kill some zombies. Yeah, that's what I think too. P.O. I mean, if you're good, like... If you're just looking for a set, you don't want to be overly complicated, you should just get this, and you know what? Enjoy composite and composite and RF solutions, I guess you could say. Ooh, look at that. Oh, daddy, what's going on here? Why can't I get that last spot? Give me that. I wanted that book. You know, get you a nice composite video switch. Like you could even do like something cool, like probably a composite analog old school AV receiver setup, and get you some nice audio to go with this. Because that's the thing that sucks though. The audio is terrible. It's got a tiny speaker, and the speaker's located at the bottom of the set, so it doesn't even amplify very well. It's aimed literally at the ground. It's aimed at the bottom. So, ooh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna expose myself as not a real gamer. This one reminded me a lot of PO17 of the Emerson series that I'd seen before. I don't know why I did that, but I've seen a lot of Emersons that are at shows, but they all tend to have an even thinner frame, which looks better. Bezel. What else do they got? They have stereo audio every time, just about that I've ever seen. Oh, that was a bad throw. Ooh. Don't torch me, man. Don't you know I survived getting I survived a discharge today. Yeah. This is a very basic one. It would be nice if this one had the... what's going on here? Oh, yeah. It would be nice if this one had the stereo audio. There's a version of this TV that does. Whoops. I wasn't even looking, guys. So, anyway. I think that's probably a sign here. A sign that I've given you enough. Turn the lights on. Well, there we go. Can never tell. It's live TV. This camera's always Old Faithful, I call it. So let me give myself a little light. Now, don't worry. Because I will do a full video on this television, like a regular episode, and I'm going to do more. I'll figure out how to get it out of there. Even if I have to take it apart, I'm going to do that for a video. And try to service a little bit. I'm also going to order a remote for it. So there will be more to come on that in 2024. I'm not promising when that'll actually come out. Since this is mine, it could sit in storage for a little bit. But it was a great, fun stream. And I think that if you see a Sylvania TV, don't just say, oh, it's a Sylvania. Who wants that hunk of junk? It's a pretty decent picture. Pretty decent. Like, seriously. Huh? Right? Huh? So, anyway. Thank you all for being here today. As always, you're a wonderful audience. I had a blast today getting back in the saddle, getting a fresh bunker episode out here for all of you. And I hope you had a good time too. Hope this warmed up your household a little bit today. Sorry about the adult language. But this one is not safe. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to hit that clickbaity thing. It's going to be the least safe CRT I could show it discharged all the time. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Let's plan for a second show this week to make up for the lack of content last week. Let's plan for a second show. I cannot tell you whether it be Thursday or Friday. I'm hoping I can do one Thursday, and then maybe I can get the episode out Friday, but I can't promise you. I don't know. I don't know for sure. So anyway, thank you again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you. I'll see you next time.